Many know about slavery, but few discuss paper genocide. We did not all come from Africa, and most of us have Aboriginal roots that were stripped away due to reclassification and miseducation. As a Native Black American and a member of the Muscogee Creek Nation, I understand the importance of tracing your lineage. If you want to learn how to trace your genealogy and apply for tribal citizenship, send an email to mike@keymediapro.com to schedule a consultation.
The treaty was 150 years ago, and some people signed, but not everybody signed, and motherfucker can't even look us in the eye. Look at him, old bitch made.
Georgia, and then up until post removal, there would have been, I guess, two. One before the 1866 treaty, where Seminoles got their own they were under the Creek Nation at one time, but that one gave them their own constitution. I look at it as, from the beginning, what Creek people were, who we were, where we come from, and anybody who ever came into our nation. I mean, even on our rolls now, go back to the Dawes rolls, we had Mexicans on our rolls, we had adopted whites, and then of course the freedmen rolls. But when you go,
they adopted whites, guys. They adopted whites, and he doesn't have anything negative to say about the whites they adopted, but he got something to say about why he doesn't think the blacks should get proper citizenship and benefits, huh? But they adopted the whites, and he thinks it's okay to have the whites.
Yeah, he think he's slick, don't he? He think he's slick. I'm about to pick his ass apart like a prosecutor. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up.
To the Dawes rolls and look into that history, that was a mess in itself. There was no Bureau of Vital Statistics. There was no official birth certificates. What you had were people going around asking questions. And most of them back then, the freedmen, they did live around Creek people. They did speak our language.
Oh, so we lived with you and we spoke your language, but somehow we're not part of the tribe because we're too dark. We have too much melanin. We don't look slant-eye Mongolian enough for you. Oh.
So that's how they identified themselves. Now, they might not be born to a Creek parent, but that's just what they told them. And there was really no investigation into that. That's in, you can look that up, and that's how they formed these roles. And it was no secret that outsiders, they wanted to be on these roles because when it went from the breakup of our communal land to individual allotments, that's why they formed the roles. And people wanted to know, how can I get this land? How can, we got 160 acres, 40-acre homes.
So basically he's trying to sneak this and say without saying that he thinks the black people, even though they lived with the Creek Indians and spoke the language and were a part of the community, he thinks they just want to get some piece of land.
They don't want you to remember this. You not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians. You went to war with the French and the British men. Quite frankly, you was kings, Merovingians. They took the women and men, made them prisoners. Raised up the children to worship their images. Set up a lab to the genes and they mixed them. And this shit get way deeper than your pigment. What